Presentable? Am I presentable? Try to always keep your humor. I guess this is a uplifts. That's what I'm. That's what I strive to do. Is uplift. So, what do we do when we find ourselves where we are? Get our thoughts in order. Stop our thought. That came out of nowhere. And that's what we'll be doing today. We will be stopping our thoughts. I keep hearing about the monkey mind. I keep hearing about the monkey mind. And the monkey mind is dangerous. It is dangerous. It can get out of control, the monkey mind. The monkey mind is just bouncing around, banging on things, grabbing things, throwing things. So what we're going to learn today is to calm down our monkey minds because it's very important. Hello, John. Welcome. I guess this is something I feel I need to share with everybody. You know, one thing to do is take an intentful, meaningful shower. It needs to be a ritual. You as you're taking a shower, you ask the water to wash away all the negativity. Any negativity that's stuck to you, any negativity that you're carrying with you, just say a little prayer. Ask the spirits of water to wash away the negativity, because a lot of times we're carrying around negativity, and negativity only attracts more negativity. And so that's what I want to open with. Once a day, just do it when you take a shower. Turn it into a ritual. Turn it into, when you get in the shower, turn on the shower, just start saying, I'm sorry, because that really does help. It really helps to say, I'm sorry. Hello, good day, welcome. And because it makes you, it shows the universe that that you really are sorry. Don't just say I'm sorry, really mean it. Every morning, I think that would be good. Every morning, before your feet hit the floor, just thank God for a new day. Thank your angels for doing their job, because we have angels that are working really hard to keep us safe and to keep us, to give us help, and I think that's a good start, before your feet hit the floor, say thank you. Wave, well, thank you for the wave. So this is, I guess, me sharing, because it's very important to wash off that negativity, because you become attractive to negativity. You become attractive to spirits that latch themselves onto you, that follow you around and make more things hard for you, so that you keep radiating that negativity. You got to make sure that you don't you wavy. I tried to do something with my hair. I just got out of the shower, and I think that's a good thing. How we start the day, how we start our day, and what we say throughout the day. Don't start talking about your problems. You can share what Oh, you want to wave. Okay, there we go. Wave. I didn't know that was a request. Sorry. And one thing I like is black tourmaline. If you can get black tourmaline, you could look for it on eBay. I got me a nice piece of black tourmaline and wear it on you. It's a good cleanser. It just absorbs negativity. It absorbs bad juju that's directed at you. What's gribby or gritty? That's D. That's two D's. Gritty. So you're banana Walsh, banana Walsh. So I guess for those who are listening to me right now, those who are looking for light and heaven and paradise, search it up. You like turkey sandwich? Repeat and believe in Jesus. That's right. I mean, we're not in this alone, and we do need extra help, guidance. A lot of people, I think, are searching for the light, and they're finding it, and sometimes light is a path. You keep following that path, and it leads to more light. And I'm just telling about the basics, because I'm learning a lot of this recently about if you keep talking about your problems, you keep affirming your problems. And a lot of it's faith. You have to not be afraid. Whatever you do, don't be afraid, because then you start creating what you're afraid of. And again, knowing who to come to for help, whether it's Jesus, forgiveness, seek forgiveness. That's a good start. And then reinvent yourself, keep on that path, because you're going to face a lot of opposition. A lot of enemies are going to come your way. But you just need to forgive and send them on their way. Because the more you fight with them, the more negative you become. All they see is someone fighting with them. Hate is stopped by love, A lot of people say that, Hate is stopped by love. What they do is on them. What you do is karma. You can change a situation. You can turn a situation around. If someone is mad and they yell at you and you don't yell back, someone hits you and you don't hit back, you can learn your self-defense, self-protection. You can remove yourself from the danger. And I think that's what it is pray for safety. Pray always for safety. And don't think about the next time someone's going to hurt you or what danger lurks around the corner. Because all the universe, or your subconscious does is agree with you. So if you are thinking about being afraid, your subconscious just agrees with you. If you're afraid, your subconscious just agrees with you. And then it starts to confirm. It starts to put people in your life that are going to annoy you, if you're always thinking about the next person that's going to annoy you or upset you, then your subconscious is going to agree and confirm that there are annoying people, that there are dishonest people. That's what I keep seeing. I keep watching this happen. Oh, I'll never find that special someone. All the good ones are taken. Then your subconscious agrees with you, and then you're going to start seeing more people who are taken already. You're going to see more wedding rings. You're going to see more people introducing you to their fiance. You know, I've known this a long time. I started assume the law of assumption. You just assume that every girl's married, or if you're a girl, you assume every guy is married, and then your subconscious just keeps showing you people who are married. Because that's all it does. It agrees and confirms. And I hate to drive this home, but once you realize that, you can probably reframe, refrain, and then reframe. Refrain from that confirmation. Refrain from believing that all the good ones are taken, or that you'll always be poor, that money is so hard to get, and just see yourself having, you know, see yourself as already having what you want. And then your subconscious will agree with you. Yeah, you do have some money. Look in your wallet. I always keep a few dollars in my wallet at all times. So when I look in my wallet, it's not empty. Like a $5 bill, a couple of $3 bills, or not $3 bills, three $1 bills. And that way when I open my wallet, it's never empty. And then your subconscious sees that. It goes, hey, he always has money. And then you start to see, people start to hand you money, just out of the blue. People start, that's how it's worked for me, and this is just all stuff I've been observing. Just assume that people are going to hand you money, that people want you to have money. When you go places, they want you to have money. Because I noticed that in my life, everything else I could care less about. I could care less about everything else going on in my life. But I'm always focused on money. I'm always focused on not having enough money. So then my subconscious mind just agrees with me and confirms, that money is so hard to get. My wallet, I don't, I can't seem to get money. And then it's crazy. Your subconscious doesn't hate you or love you. It just agrees with you. So that's why they say your self-talk. What you say to yourself. Don't say, I could never do that. I could never be a doctor. I could never be a lawyer. I could never have a job that earns me a lot of money, because you're speaking that. And the universe, your subconscious just agrees with you. Yeah, I'm just agreeing with you. It's like you're giving a command. If you ever had somebody working under you, you give them a command, you tell them what to do, and they do it. So it's kind of like that. Ajna. I keep talking about ajna, Ajna means to command. And your third eye is your ajna chakra. Ajna. So you're basically commanding the universe to do something, which is to make you poor, to make you, because it doesn't hate you or love you. It just agrees. It's following your commands. So that's what we have to get in our heads, is you're just giving commands and the universe is following your commands. Even the Bible, I think in the Bible it says, command ye me in my work. I remember that. I don't know how to look up that verse. I'll have to look it up. Command ye me in my work. So it's like you're shouting commands to the universe, and the universe is just agreeing with you and confirming and following your commands. A lot of it's chanting. If you say something 108 times, they say you can manifest. So if you say, a lot of Hindis, I guess in the Hindi tradition, Hindu faith, they chant and they say it 108 times. And it's a form of hypnosis. You're getting something through to your subconscious mind. So after you say things 108 times, and how many times do we say things throughout the day? Just in any given day, we'll say words, and our subconscious is listening to what we say. And and it's a command. You're giving out these commands. Hello, welcome, Alex. I guess it's lecture time. I'll stop lecturing. So people are trying to talk, I guess. Is that what you're? I'm giving a lesson and people are trying to talk. So I guess Banana Walsh. Hold on. I just blinded myself here. What's going on? All right. So now we have Alex. We have Ruby Derlucky. Or, yeah, Ruby Derlucky. We have Daniel. Banana. I think that's the right way to say it. We have Z Begleshire. So we have a few people here. I know a lot of people dropped off. I don't know. What was, because this is a show that uplifts. And I think every time I learn something, I like to share it. And what I started off with was a shower, a ritual shower to wash off all the negativity. I'm learning about these spirits that attach themselves to people and feed off of their energy. And also your positive energy. Any positive thought overrides a negative one. Any positive thought we have overrides negative thoughts. And I think, because people are talking about curses, am I under a curse? 9 times out of 10, you're just suffering from your own words. You're suffering from your own thoughts. It leads you to believe that someone has cursed you, when in fact you're cursing yourself because you're speaking all these things into the ether. And the universe doesn't love you or hate you. It just obeys your commands. So you're shouting out all these commands to the universe, and it's only confirming. Probably. Well, I'm not saying, yeah, try it, watch. This is just stuff that I'm noticing. I'm not saying I'm a kahuna, I'm not a grand poobah. I'm just saying these are some things that I'm noticing, because it's accountability. We have to take accountability for ourselves, the way things are going. And this is just what I'm discovering. If I were paying attention to this stuff when I was younger, and instead of looking in the wrong places for things, I probably would have gotten a lot further. Because that's what I think it was, is keep seeing the people that reject me. That's all I would see was the future ex Mrs. Culver, or the future, because that law of assumption kicks in. You just assume that you're going to meet bad people, so you might as well just give it a try. So I guess I've talked enough. I'll listen to some other people. I think we are cursed if we accept a curse. If we accept a curse, you have to shield yourself from curses. Again, if somebody cursed you, you probably deserved it. You probably deserved it. If someone cursed you, you need to say you're sorry, even if you don't know who did it, just say you're sorry, because it'll find the sender. You'll find, or ask your subconscious, ask God to show you who cursed you, and then go to that person and say, I'm sorry. Because power isn't given to just anybody. If someone has the power to curse, then they probably are given that power for a reason. The knowledge to actually land a curse, to actually put a curse on someone, they probably were trained They were probably told about the repercussions of cursing someone, and they weighed everything. They weighed out everything and decided, okay, I'm gonna, curses don't just come at you out of nowhere. If it wasn't it has to be a specific person, you know. That's if someone actually cursed you, because a lot of times we speak curses on ourselves. You know, we actually believe that we have initiated something because someone gave us the evil eye, or because then you got to think of why did someone curse me? Why did they curse me? And was it because you were unkind? Was it because you didn't follow through with what you said you were going to do? A lot of times it is us. You accept the fact, hey, I'm cursed, and then you start saying it, then you start believing it, and then you start cursing yourself. It starts to become a curse that comes to life. That's why it's good do a ritual bath, a ritual shower. Some people say sea salt. Get yourself some sea salt and put it in your bath water, and then pray over the bath water. Say, remove and contain this curse and take it away. And the bath water the spirits of water, the spirits that are in the water, is very receptive, so it's going to receive that curse and contain it and take it down the drain with them, and then thank the water for doing that, because the water is alive. Fire is alive, air is alive. There's spirits of air, spirits of water. They have names for them. Undines are water spirits, and then there's salamanders are fire spirits, and there's air spirits are sylphs. Gnomes are the earth spirits. There's actually many ways that you can absorb a curse. Some people take a candle, they turn it upside down, and they carve the wick out of the bottom of the candle. They stick the other end into the dirt, and then they light and let it burn down, and then it takes the curse with it. Then there's like earth curses, water curses, but a lot of times that's how we can preserve or stop a curse from happening. Give yourself a good ritual bath. Say, I'm sorry. Because that'll take the weight off of it. If you really honestly believe or honestly mean that you're sorry, that'll kind of take the weight off. And then it'll be easier to wash the curse off. Because that person probably is watching you. That person that cursed you is probably watching you. And if you refrain and reframe, they'll probably go easier on you. They'll probably say, okay, this guy's learned his lesson. I can take back my curse, dissolve the curse, because he said he was sorry. It's the ones who are unrepentant. Curses are put for a reason. They want to stop themselves from being annoyed by somebody. So that's what I know about curses. I don't know everything about curses, but I'm learning as I look into this. So what else? So yeah, after you've taken a bath, ritual shower, and you're all clean, then you can just turn off your thoughts. At the end of the day, I think you need to do that. Just turn off your thoughts, because every thought is radiating an energy. It's radiating an energy, and also in your heart. Even the Bible talks about that. If you confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus is Lord and he's risen from the dead, then you shall be saved. So it's like, confess it with your mouth, believe in your heart, and you'll start to see changes in your life, you know. I am blessed. That's a mantra that I'm learning to say more often. I am blessed. Because you are declaring it. You're declaring I am blessed, you know. Because it's like, man, everything we say to ourselves and to other people, you're just launching stuff out there. You know, you're just launching things into the ether, and then they stick to things. Yeah, good mantra. I am. You start it with I am. I am blessed. Because if you say you're cursed, then you're cursing yourself pretty much. Because you're declaring something. Whenever you say I am, you're sticking something to yourself. So I am lucky. Another thing, I am lucky. You can charge the water, your bath water, with luck. They say you can actually put things into water. That's a scientific. Water actually um, can hold a thought, or it can hold an intention. So bless your water before you drink it. Bless it and ask it to make you healthy, and it'll hold that charge, and you'll be taking it into your body by drinking it, and it'll hold. A lot of people do that, you know, because water and crystals, they hold a charge. And again, if you wash off all of the negativity and then just quiet down for a while, I think right before bed, you know, get up with a prayer in the morning, and then right before bed, take a ritual shower, get rid of all the negativity that's on you, and then just sit quietly. Because once you know how to quiet your mind, you're no longer shooting stuff out there, you know, shooting stuff that can hurt you, you know. Our minds are very powerful, and we realize that you know, what I'm saying, what I'm thinking is, you know, there's a lot of responsibility. You can make yourself sick. You can make somebody else sick. You can make somebody else uncomfortable. It's like Peter Pan, think happy thoughts. What's your happy thought? I guess I'm losing a lot of people. I don't know how I'm doing that. A lot of people are falling off. I got one person now. I guess what I need to look for is quality and not quantity. Don't take it personal, because people only have so much time to look at a stream. I need to not get upset about that. Don't get upset. And then be aware, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, how negative is this? You know, how negative am I on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being not negative. Faith and doubt. I've been learning about faith and doubt. Faith has the power to cause things. Doubt has the power to cause things, or to not have them happen. Jesus said if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Imagine what doubt can do. If you doubt, the shadow of a doubt, if you have doubt the size of a mustard seed, you're probably going to have a pretty limited life. A very limited life if you have doubt. I think I talked myself out of some listeners. I'm watching this. It went to a 0. Oh well, I got to watch what I speak. I need to be careful what I'm speaking. I think that's what it is do not be angry. Do not be angry. Because it's a vibration. You're sending out an angry vibration. And what worries you? I guess I'm waiting for an answer. It worries you? What worries you? I'm getting all red in the face. My face is getting red. Okay. Well, have you prayed? Actually, ask Michael the Archangel. I hear he's a very good angel to work with. If you are concerned about a curse or the curse, praying, and you'll know that the curse is lifted when you feel better. You'll feel better. I've noticed that too. When when you pray, and sometimes you have to pray a long time. You have to pray a while, and then when you feel better, then that you stop feeding the energy into the curse. You know, concentrate more on the help you're getting. Concentrate more on your prayers and your prayers being answered. And again, take a ritual bath. Get you some sea salt. You can get it at any grocery store. Yeah, start praying. Pray at sunset, when it starts getting dark. That I think is a good time to pray. Because all the distractions that you see, they kind of dissipate. And then all you can focus on is, it can be any salt. Yeah, if you got salt, just fill your bathtub with water and pour some salt in there. Not a lot. You probably need maybe a cup, half a cup of salt. And you just get in there and you take a cup and you pour it over your head 13 times. That's the way I heard it to be done. You fill the tub with water, you pour the salt in, and then you get in there. But before you get in, just pray that your curse will be absorbed by the water and taken away. Absorbed, contained, and taken away. And again, you get in the tub and you just pour the water over your head 13 times. And then you just let go. Don't think about the curse anymore, because then you're going to feed it. You're going to feed the curse. Get out of the water, pull the cork, and walk away, because it's just going to go down the drain. And then you can pray more, because the negativity has been washed off. The curse has been washed off. And then you pray more and you'll feel better. You'll feel better. And 9 times out of 10, you're not cursed. One thing I was doing was, I was told, stand up straight and ask if you're cursed. And then if you lean forward, that means you are cursed. And then you just say, I'm sorry. Because you're not always going to know who cursed you. You're just going to know that you were cursed. And then say, I really am sorry. And then wash it off. Don't do there's all these return to sender spells that I don't think that's healthy, because all they're going to see is a curse coming at them. This return to sender crap, you're just throwing crap at somebody who threw crap at you. Who threw crap at you. So the best thing to do is just absorb it and then protect yourself. Ask for protection, in case because a lot of times they'll think, okay, I did my curse. That's all I need to worry about. It's done. But all this return to sender, first of all, if somebody curses you, they probably had a good reason. They probably had because you can't just throw a curse at somebody. It takes a lot of work to curse somebody. And they got to know how to do it. And they got to know when to do it and what warrants a curse. So if you did something to warrant a curse, just suck it up, buttercup, and absorb it and wash it off. Don't send it back, because all they're going to see is the curse coming at them, and they're going to protect themselves. They probably have some spirits that protect them, and those spirits are going to go, okay, they're sending back a curse, So I think the best thing to do is just, I'm sorry, because a lot of times they're so in tune. The people who know these things, they can sense, if you really repentant, if you really are sorry. Yeah, I'm only speaking from my point of view. Some people are real idiots and assholes out there. So I think the best thing to do is wash the curse off, absorb it, learn from it, because then you can ask, why did they curse me? Was it jealousy? Was it, spite, anger? They just wanted to see if their curse worked. You know, then it'll be kind of demoralizing for the person who sent the curse. You know, it's like, hey, nothing happened. What the hell? Did I do it right? Did I do the curse right? You know, if you just wash it off, it's like Superman. A guy shoots a bunch of bullets at him and they all just bounce off. You know, I think it would just be demoralizing to the person that sent the curse. I think this is just my opinion. You know, draw a bath, put some salt in the bath. Some people use herbs too, but salt is very good for just get rid of negativity. So yeah, a bath with salt in it. Ask the spirits of water to grab that curse and contain it and take it away. And thank. Always remember to thank the spirits of water. And I think I've gone on long enough about this, but I can't emphasize enough, because then you can operate. You don't have anything working against you when you're trying to prosper. When you are prospering, you don't want something to jinx it. You don't want something to sabotage it. And also say, what am I doing to sabotage my own life? Because a lot of times we're just sabotaging our own lives, you know, by what we say, by what we do, by what we expect, you know. When you're upset, don't do a spell. When you're feeling flustered, quiet your mind. Spend some time right after you take a ritual bath, a ritual shower. Just quiet your mind. What can I do to make my life better? Visualizing helps. Put yourself in the present tense. Calm yourself down. Because then you start radiating negativity. And then these spirits go, oh, I like that. I want more of it. And then they start to orchestrate stuff to frazzle you even more, to upset you even more. I've learned this in my life, you know. You start to see things happen that just the next thing that's going to make you afraid, scared, worried. And then they stop getting fed. They start getting strengthened, so they just kind of fall off and go away. Oh, my brother's trying to text me. So, okay. Yeah. I hope this is helping, because I really do like this one-on-one consultation kind of stuff. I don't know everything, but I have learned quite a bit. And I think that's what scares people is, am I cursed? Is that why things aren't going well? Just check yourself, you know. What am I thinking about all day long? You know, how much of this emotional stuff? Oh, it does help. Okay, good. What do you look for? Why do people keep asking me that? They keep asking me what I look for in a man. Is that a joke? A joke I'm not catching on to? I think a lot of it is just calm down. Calm yourself down. Stop thinking. And then just start believing that everything's going to go to plan, you know. I don't believe that God plans for your destruction. God doesn't plan for your downfall. He doesn't get a kick out of watching you suffer. Our suffering is brought on by what we think, what we don't believe. you know, our unbelief. We're being punished, we're punishing ourselves, you know, because we stopped believing. We stopped believing. Look how we're taken care of so far, you know. Do we really need all the stuff that we're struggling to get? And then you create this scenario of struggle, and then your life becomes a struggle, you know. I don't look for anything in men because I like ladies. I like the ladies. So if that answers your question, stop asking it. I need to write down, okay, Simon asked that question. There was somebody else who asked me the same question, and it's worded exactly the same. What do you look for in a man? Hopefully not my wristwatch. Hopefully not my ring. What do you look for in a man? Honesty, I guess. To be a man of integrity, honesty. But that's as far as it goes. I like the ladies. So, all right. I think I've gone on long enough. What is next to talk about? What should we talk about next? Yeah, once you start praying for protection, then you'll start to feel protection. What's cool about the archangel, Michael, he's an archangel, an archangel, and he probably knows other angels that can assist, which angel to put as a watch over you, because I believe each person has a guardian angel, and then they have like spirit guides, etc. I think what it is we create naturally. We create, it's our nature to create, and we just have to watch our creation come to fruition, you know, our manifestations, as they call it, our what we manifest. We're only manifesting our fears. We're only manifesting our what makes us upset, what makes us scared, what makes us worried. If we worry, we're creating what we worry about. And if you put out that vibration that, hey, everything's fine, then the universe starts to agree with you. Your subconscious starts to agree with you. And then just watch stuff. Because today was a good day. You know, my brother and I took down some shutters. He's going to go paint the shutters. You know, my brother and I are both well. My brother and I are both fed. You know, my mother is fed. You know. So then what are we afraid of? What are we worried about? What are you worried about? You know. I think it just takes a while for us to stop creating the wrong stuff. Our thoughts, just stop thinking, stop the analysis paralysis, and sit quietly. Okay, you've washed off the negativity, then stop generating more negativity by thinking about things that upset you, by thinking about things that frustrate you, that have you afraid. Everyone is predicting the end of the world, but it never comes. Have you noticed that? Everyone's predicting that the shit's going to hit the fan, and it never seems to hit the fan. It's all fear-based. Because when you're scared, you'll start buying stuff. When you're scared, you'll start to stockpile. You'll start to buy all that ammunition and weapons for something that never really happens. It's like that Willy Wonka song. There's no knowing where we're rowing. which direction we are going. Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a-blowing? Is the grizzly reaper mowing? Are the fires of hell a-glowing? The danger must be growing because the rowers show no sign that they are slowing. And that's how we live our lives. Oh my God, I don't really know what's going to happen. That freight train, that light at the end of the tunnel is probably a freight train, you know. And then once we do that, it starts to manifest. It starts to come. And then, thank God, there is something that protects us from what we create, you know. The dangerous things we create in our thought life. We create a lot of dangerous stuff. Oh my God, my mom's not home yet. I wonder what's happened, you know. Thank God what we think doesn't happen, you know. We're protected from our own thoughts. But the most intense ones are the ones that get out, the most intense thoughts. So if you believe intently that everything's going to be fine, really. We're only creating our next few minutes. We're only creating our next few meals, you know. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. I think that's what it is we've come to assume, we come to the law of assumption. We assume that the shit's going to hit the fan. You know, we assume that our girlfriend's cheating on us. We assume that our boyfriend's cheating on us. So we don't trust them. And then it's almost like it's a fight not to have it happen. Isn't that interesting? Okay, that's enough. I think we're talked enough about that subject. I noticed some people are popping in just to watch. All right, let's pray a blessing. Let's pray a blessing over the rest of today, that everything goes well today. Thank God for today, that no one was hurt, you know. That we'll be guided by our angels, by our guides, by our guardians, and be able to listen to what's being told, you know, by our subconscious, you know. A lot of times we ignore our subconscious. Our subconscious is very, very smart, very, very powerful. And you can't just brush things aside that are going on. You really need to pay attention to what's going on and how it's affecting you. I think once you learn, you're going to be a powerful person if you understand your subconscious mind, if you understand how you communicate with your subconscious mind, calming yourself down, because your subconscious mind reacts to things. And the more calm you are, the more settled you are, the better off you'll be. Settled in your emotional state, have a good sense of humor. I am happy. I am healthy. Yeah, today is a gift. You're going to be one of my best students. You've stayed with me. You listened to all these words that are coming out of my mouth. Yeah, today is a gift. Yesterday is history. But then it's only what we remember, you know? And we don't remember so well, it turns out. We don't remember that well what actually happened. We're so upset. I constantly have people telling me, no, you're all right. Yeah, that's right. Those are probably taken from actual monks, you know. Kung Fu Panda! Jack Black was a Kung Fu Panda. I knew there was a reason I did this. So I think I'll keep doing what I'm doing because it matters. It matters to some, you know. I actually, what I'm saying is being heard by some people, you know. That he was Kung Fu Panda. It was also School of Rock. I got to find out why my fingers are swelling so much. My fingers shouldn't be swelling. It's not because I've been eating a lot. I've been eating less lately. I think what it is I'm retaining water. Got to start waking up and taking a Lasik so I can get rid of some water weight. I think what it is we lose sight of simplicity, how simple life is. Get up, brush your teeth, take a bath, eat breakfast. It's that simple, but we complicate things. Why do we complicate things? Because of our fears, because of our worries. We're afraid that somebody else is going to get more than us. I don't know. Am I making sense? The nature of the human animal. We've learned how to group together. That's what our how we survived. The lions would have definitely eaten us. The bears would have definitely eaten us. The chimpanzees would have torn us apart if we didn't stick together and build cities. I know, comfort and indulgence, you know. But then again, religion tells us we can't indulge, but then that causes rebellion because the human animal is rebellious by nature. Things, things that we do naturally. We eat, naturally we make love. That's something we do naturally, but they make it a sin, you know. I think what it is gluttony, doing things to excess, you know. I think that's what the problem would be, doing things to excess to the point where we destroy ourselves, gambling too much, eating too much, drinking too much, coveting too much, you know. There are things we do naturally, but then it can lead to destruction. The deadly sins. We need to watch out for our deadly sins. Coveting to the point where we don't think another person should have. We covet to the point where other people suffer, you know. The deadly sins. We must watch out for that. The indulgence. Sometimes it's good once in a while, but not to the point of self-destruction. We must not self-destruct. We don't know how long this life is. That's what I'm kind of concerned about. I don't know how long this life is. People say life is too short, and I beg to differ. For me, life just continues. No matter what, it just continues. Life just keeps going on and on and on. And it's like, okay, that's enough life. There are some fun things about life when you're young, when you can go to Six Flags, you know, when you can go on a hike, when you can go on a trip somewhere, enjoy some time with friends. I encourage that. But there again, I caught myself just now being negative. My brother just said that to me today. Why are you so negative? Yeah, yeah. I mean, compared to a human, compared to a tortoise, you know, there's the rest of your life. It's like if you lose an eye, that's the rest of your life. If you lose an arm, that's the rest of your life until you finally die, you know. But that's me being negative again. I think I need to. I notice how I'm smiling. You know, I'm catching myself, the words that are coming out of my mouth, the things that I'm declaring. I'm not cursed. I'm saying the wrong things. You know, I'm declaring things as though I'm speaking of things that are not as though they were, which is dangerous. He speaks of things that are not as though they were. So we need to watch that. Abracadabra means I create as I speak. So what am I creating? What's coming out of my filthy sewer? You know, isn't that what Hartman said? You know, the words that are coming out, any words coming out of your filthy sewer. It could be a filthy sewer, or it could be the best thing you've ever said to somebody. Hi, how are you? You know, are you having a good day? You know, you look very nice today. You know, something that comes out of your mouth could be medicine to somebody. You sing very well. You have beautiful eyes, you know. It could be medicine to somebody. It can also tear somebody up. The Bible talks about that. The Bible talks about that. The things that we say can be very destructive and very pleasant. We have the power of life and death coming out of our filthy sewer. You know, I think as this is, we're learning together. We're learning. Like I said, I'm not a kahuna. I think I'm a guru. Guru means darkness dispeller. So in a way, I think I'm a darkness dispeller. I like to dispel darkness, call things what they are, speak of things as that are not as though they were. I'm just one lottery ticket away from being a millionaire. All I have to do is scratch off the right lottery ticket. That's what we need to think. Instead of thinking, I'm just one paycheck away from being homeless. You know, I'm just one paycheck away from being homeless. You know, I'm also one lottery ticket away from being a millionaire. That would be a good thing to go on the flip side. Like in coins, okay, a coin has its Jupiter time. Has its reverse and obverse. You know, this is the obverse, it's the front, and then the reverse is the back, you know. And it's almost like that. Well, it is kind of like that. You have the bright side and the dark side. Which side do you want? Which side will you choose? You have the reverse, which is the dark and scary. And then you have the obverse, the alpha and omega, you know. And we have the power to choose. That's what I keep hearing, that free will. We have free will. And all these lies that we're told that are scary lies. You've committed the unpardonable sin. That was one thing that used to scare me as a kid. The unpardonable sin, you know. If the president can pardon somebody, isn't God much more powerful than the president uh, by leaps and bounds? And it's like the unpardonable? I don't know. I think it's a check yourself before you wreck yourself kind of thing. You could be in danger of damning yourself. I think that's what it is. It's like, what are we afraid of? We're afraid of not being able, which is doubt. I feel like the court jester, you know. which way will it go? Where it stops, no one knows. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, no one knows. You can choose life, and the Bible says to choose life. I don't know. I think what it is we blame. We put blame. And we look in the mirror and we see the cause. Like drinking, they say alcohol is the cause of and the solution to all of life's problems. I think if we look in the mirror, we see the cause of and the solution to all of our problems. That guy or gal in the mirror is the cause of and the solution to all of life's problems. What do you think about all day long? I think that should encourage a lot of people. That should brighten a lot of people's day. Knowing that you are the cause of and the solution to all of your problems. It's never really somebody else. If you really look at the grand scheme of things, I think that's what it is. And when I go to bed tonight, I'll just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry because I'm probably guilty of what took place, the way, the end coming. But then again, I need guidance. That's what I've been praying for, is guidance. There's only so much I can do. I can't make customers come to my websites. I can't make them buy anything. But I can tell people to look in the description. I can do that. I can't make a person buy something from one of my websites. I can't make them come to my website even. But I can tell them. I can say, go to one of the links in the description. If I could say that slow enough, go to the link, one of the links in the description, and it will help me considerably. Because I think the only thing I can count on is passive income. That's the thing that I can really count on, is passive income. People going to my websites and purchasing something from my websites. And I've been talking about it for a while. And I think I'll hold on to hope that I will start making that passive income. Changing the mantra, I am making passive income. I am earning passive income. That'll be my mantra. I am earning passive income. I can relax now. I am earning, and they're getting something. They're getting something by coming to my website and purchasing something. I am earning passive income. Because then I'm saying it after I'm attaching myself to it. I am earning passive income. Maybe I'll say that as I'm going to sleep. They say that's the best time to repeat a mantra right before you go to sleep. Is it getting dark in here? Put that in the comments. Is it getting dark in here? The sun is setting and it's getting darker. Maybe I'll need to flip a switch. Have some light. But then people are getting sleepy, I guess. That's what I need to do after I take my ritual bath, after I calm my mind down. I need to start with the mantra, I am making passive income. I am earning passive income. And say it just like that, with a calm voice. I am earning passive income. I am earning passive income. Ed is earning passive income. They say when you use your name, your mind perks up. Your mind knows your name. So when you use your name in a mantra, in the present tense, you're going to get a big result, a good result. Use your name in your mantra. Say it calmly and smoothly, with no judgment. Either way, you have to kind of detach yourself, and that's the way you detach yourself. You detach yourself by speaking of yourself in the third person. A lot of people do that. I've heard athletes, celebrities. They speak of themselves in the third person. Ed is earning passive income. Ed is earning passive income. And you also notice your own voice. They say you can say it into a recorder. You know, you could if you record your own voice saying something about you. Ed is earning passive income. Ed is earning passive income. Right before you go to bed, they say that's the best time to recite a mantra. See, you're going to learn some things. This is Eddie's magic class. As we speak, you're going to learn. Right before you go to bed, state your name and then state your intention in the in the third person right before you go to bed, and then start watching things. Maybe things come easier to you. Money comes easy to Ed. That's an example. Money comes easy to Ed. Money comes easy to Ed. Ed can relax now. Ed can relax now. Ed is making passive income. Ed is making and it's interesting how that works. You know, you're stating your name in the present tense and you're repeating it. That's how you get past your fact checker. That's how you get past your monkey mind when you repeat something. Another thing I've noticed is when you say something at a high decibel, when you yell, it's hard to block out what the person is saying. I've noticed that in commercials. Commercials, the guy or gal will start speaking at a high decibel, and it's hard to block it out. And you're vacuuming the floor. You know, you're sitting and you're trying to ignore the commercial, but you can't because the person is yelling the commercial at you. So it's very hard you can't ignore when you're hearing someone yelling. You can't ignore it. You have no choice but to hear it. And then it goes into your subconscious mind. That's one thing I've been noticing. You know, some commercials, I can't ignore them because the guy's yelling, you know. And that goes from our childhood, I guess, when you can't ignore when your parent is yelling at you. You can't ignore them. You have no choice but to hear them. But I've also heard about whispering, you know. It's called whisper hypnosis or something along those lines. There are people who talk like this. You can hear their voice and it's going into your subconscious mind, you know. Watch that. I'm pretty sure you can find a video where a guy or a gal is talking and they're talking to you like this. And it's that hypnotic effect because you're listening in because they're whispering. And then there's the obverse side of that. You're trying not to hear, but you can't help but hear because they're yelling. So these are just some things that you could try, you know, right before you go to bed, right before you fall asleep. That's what I'm saying. Right before you fall asleep. Eddie makes money hand over fist. Eddie has no trouble making money. Everybody loves Eddie's products. All right. I think I like hearing my own voice because nobody's chatting and I'm just listening to my own voice. Somebody's here, but they're not chatting. So that just encourages me to keep on keeping on. The ball has started rolling, and it's rolling downhill, and it's hard to stop. I guess I do. I just love my own voice. So we got 2 people watching. I think I'll do that. I'm going to turn the light on, but not yet. I haven't heard anybody complain yet. I'm kind of fading into the dark. I guess, how am I doing so far? I've been doing this for an hour and 10 minutes. Are people getting something from this? Me just ranting the nonsensical ravings of a lunatic mind? Oh, there's a buzzer. Wow, this still is holding a charge. This battery's holding a charge. I've noticed I'll get like 12, 20 people, and then they'll just all start falling away. But that's me speaking negatively. I gotta catch myself. Who's with me right now? There is a 1. I see a 1 up there. You're included. You're included in my rambling. I'm rambling on. And I'm trying to learn how to do this. I guess I don't have many people to talk to. That's what my problem is. This is my way of not talking to myself. So I'll sit quietly and wait for someone to say something. Even if it's, what do you look for in a man? I keep getting that question, and it's worded the same by different people. What do you look for in a man? It almost sounds like a perfume commercial. What do you look for in a man? What do I look for in a lady? I can probably answer that. No one's been saying anything bad about me lately, so I guess that's a good thing. So I'll sit here and eat some Skittles until somebody says hi, or because I do care about what you have to say. I seem to be more interested in what I have to say. What do you have to say? I think I answered that question. What do I look for in a man? Hopefully not my wristwatch. Hopefully not my ring. But then again, I'm not a proctologist. I have no real interest in men. They make good conversational companions. But I do like the ladies. I like to sit and have coffee or ice cream. There was a book called The Complete Asshole's Guide to Handling Chicks. And The Complete Asshole's Guide to Handling Chicks. And in that book it says, ask her out for coffee. Ask her out for ice cream. Or go for a walk, because ladies love to have conversation, but they really love ice cream. I guess women don't turn down ice cream. They won't turn down ice cream. I guess that was a bad book to pick up. Complete Asshole's Guide to Handling Chicks. That sounds very misogynistic. But you can't help but pick it up and figure out what's that all about, Because girls seem to like the mean guys. That's what I could turn this into. Ask a man. Ask a man. That's what this will be. You want to know something? Ask a man. Here I am. I'll tell you the truth. That's what I should do, because I've been changing the title of my streams, because I don't really know what to do with the stream except for talk to people and answer questions. So maybe I'll turn it into Ask a Man. My next stream will be Ask a Man. Anything goes. And I think women will get a better understanding of how a guy thinks, What are some things that women should know about men? We're really not that complicated. We love being left alone after work. Some of us are really not that busy. We're so happy to have a woman. We're so happy to have a girlfriend we can trust. What I think I need to do is stop assuming that I know what people want to talk about or what people want to watch in the way of a stream. So there's one person, hello, hello. It's getting dark, I need to turn the light on. But then the light causes a glare on the window, and I love watching the sunset. I can watch the sun set from my window. I guess it's bad manners to talk and eat at the same time, but these Skittles are so yummy. If you talk about something if you say something long enough and loud enough, it becomes true. I could reach this hat. This hat. It's like, it's very bright, and I'm indoors, so I don't really need to wear it. I don't really need to put on a bright hat. So, put in the comments if you love me. Put in the comments if you want to keep watching my streams. It seems like serendipity. It seems like pure coincidence. Some people never come. They always seem to stumble upon my streams. They just seem to, by chance, join me in a stream. I think everyone's left. I'm pretty sure. So, I guess, wow, my face is looking red. Don't know why. Why is my... I have been in the sun today. I was out there and we had a family meeting. Got to figure out what to do with myself. Because the worth of a man is about how much money he makes. If he's not making money, his worth kind of takes a dump. You're worth a lot when you're making money. So I guess my dog needs to be let out for a walk. So I can end this. I guess stick to your mantras. Stick to your mantra of Ed is making passive income. Ed has found his way in life. So my dog is whimpering, so I need to handle that. Have a great day.